light on his hands. Pick up your hands. Right, really light, really light. So what we want to do, even when we line up, is apply that pressure immediately. Right. So when I line up, obviously traditional lineup, whether it doesn't matter if you're here or here. I like to go underneath. So I like to go claw. If I want to go chop, I'll go over the top, wherever your preference is. But for the sake of the drill, uh, before we even get into the drill, for the sake of lining up, I'll make sure I squish my chest on his back and apply a little bit of pressure. Right, so no weights on his hands right now. Pick your hands up. Right, no weight. So when I line up again, I have to manage how much pressure I put because if I do too much, that's when the cautions come. Right, all that kind of stuff. All that not fun stuff, slowing the match down, whatever. So when I line up, I squish my chest against his back. I just push a little bit. Pick your hands up. Right, yeah. He's gonna fall on his face later, okay? So nothing crazy. The ref can't even see anything, and I'm not doing anything illegal. When I line up, first thing I want to do is squish my chest on his back and get his arms either shake a little bit or just put weight on his arms. Right? So and again, I'm not over the top right here. I'm still lining up normally. Belly button weight, but when I line up, I squish a little bit, I get this sprinter stance. Yep. So I'm getting this sprinter stance. I'm not just like this, lining up. Pick your hands up. No weight on his hands. This guy's gonna get out. Right? So, the transverse to what Valenti was saying with if you want your weight back, I want to be squishing his weight forward. Right? And same thing as Valenti was saying, a good bottom wrestler is gonna get his weight back, hips underneath him, light on his hands so he can come up. Me being mindful of that, I want all my pressure forward. Okay, so the drill that I like to do is bottom guy's gonna crawl around like a baby, and I'm gonna follow him with pressure. Right, doesn't matter what tie or what rod I have, double claw, double inside thigh, one and one, short claw, whatever it may be, whatever you're comfortable with, right? But he's gonna crawl around, and I'm just gonna follow him and continue to apply pressure. Again, so when we line up, squishing chest, I'm getting in the sprinter stance. Right, my feet are back, squishing my chest against his back, putting weight on his hand. So for the sake of the drill, right, I'm starting off by continuing to apply this pressure. I like to go double thigh, right? But you guys can go tight waist, thigh, whatever you guys like. Doesn't matter. I'm staying in this box right here. I like to go tight waist, baby half right here. You want to go claw, thigh, whatever you guys like, doesn't matter. And he's gonna crawl around, and I'm gonna crawl around a little bit. I'm gonna manage continuing to keep my back. All right. So he's gonna crawl around, and I'm learning how to follow him while continuing to hold that pressure and my back on his chest. Okay, and even switching sides. Right, so it's a good drill to do while he's crawling around, and I'm continuing to stay on top. Okay, another thing to think about, and I did it without even saying, is using my knees. Right, so I'm using my full body to apply pressure to him. Right, and that's not even breaking him down yet. I'm not even squeezing or anything. I'm very light with my arms for the sake of this drill. I'm focusing on knowing how to be on his back while he's moving around. Right? I'm talking about walking, talking, and chewing gum at the same time. Right? Like we can all do this stuff. So once he starts moving, I'm using my arms to stay underneath these windows the whole time. Right? I like to go sideways. Right? And then as he's moving, I'm starting when I feel comfortable with following. I'm starting to use my knees on his thighs to pump him out. So as he's crawling, right, I start to this first. So I get one knee in front, one knee in back, and start pinch. No matter what side I'm on, I pinch. So one knee is here, other knee is here. My back knee is trying to keep his butt. So see this angle here? If he's sitting back, there's a lot of weight back. Not good for me, right? So if this situation happens, I gotta get him up, and how I do that is squishing my chest on his back, and my knee drives his butt to his hand. Now there's space. Now I can pinch. This one's pulling this knee out. Right? See how it's trying to bump this knee out? This one's pushing his weight forward. I'm maintaining this. When I switch sides, same thing. I'm pinching. Pinching. Switch the side. Staying underneath. And again, one thing I'm doing here, bar elbow is pulling towards me. So I'm squeezing him without squeezing him. Elbows pulling his hips towards me. I'm pushing my knees away. Right? So a lot of angles here. Here, and this elbow pinching this to my body, and this hand is prying open. And when I switch sides, same thing. And again, I'm not like over exaggerating trying to